What is death? Death is a chastisement.
If you don't think about it, it just doesn't happen. You have to stay positive and enjoy life. That's why I don't follow any organized religion.
Human beings, were they made to be mortal or to be immortal?
If you don't think about death, you just don't die.
What is death? Death is a chastisement that God gave to mankind because of sin. St. Irenaeus, a doctor of the church of the 2nd century, he raises the question of, does human beings, were they made to be mortal or to be immortal? And he answers saying, no, it's not mortal, not immortal. They were created depending on their faithfulness to God. If they will be faithful, they will be immortal. They will not die. If human beings will be unfaithful, then they will be chastised and then they will die. Their body will die. So death comes because of a chastisement.
And it's incredible, no? The devil, when he tempted Adam and Eve, the devil goes and offers them immortality to be like gods. And this is exactly what he took away. No, he.
That's what the devil does. Always throughout his various forms of tempting. He offers something that looks delicious, and when we grab for it, it's a cloud, it's smoke, it's a piece of smog. He offered knowledge, and what we received was darkness.
Precisely.
So that element in the beginning of Genesis is very important when we're looking at it, because he is offering this hidden knowledge, this gnosis. And what did they get? They got intellectual darkness.
Exactly.
They got shame. They got death.
Pain,
Suffering.
darkness.
And it's important that we look at that one point, which is that pain and suffering in our world is a consequence of our choices. Not God's desire. It's not him inflicting. So it's like a vengeful God, like striking down, like kind of the image of the Greeks. No, we provoke these very things by our actions.
Of course, his intention was to create us with immortality in order to have joy with him forever. But we ruin the plan of God. But then he comes with a solution, which is the resurrection, which is him becoming a human being like us, dying, resurrecting, and open the gates of immortality again.
Now imagine if after Adam and Eve sin, now we were going to be immortal. We have been a disaster, no? Because we are we have original sin, we have all our imperfections, impossible to redeem, and also, unless God comes, but then we are immortal. We're going to live forever in sin. Oh my goodness.
Let's look at the book of Genesis. Look at the characters who are there. So you would have had Cain eternally killing others, Lamech, murdering and committing all kinds of evils. Why? Because he could, and never dying. Earth would have been a form of hell.
Of course, on earth.
Yeah, eternal. Yeah, they would have transformed earth into hell. That's it.
No point of the flood existing because there was going to be no consequence. God did not have any solutions. Wow, anyway.
So the Holy Spirit gives us a solution. In the book of Ben Sirach, chapter 7, it is said that remember, it's a very, very strict, recommendation. It's almost an order. Remember your last days. So remember your end. You remember that you're going to die, that you're going to go to a judgment. Remember this, and you will not sin eternally. So the only way to be prepared for what we know we are going to go, because there's one thing in life which is certain, that you're going to die. That's the only thing that is absolutely certain. Regarding this, of course, there is another aspect that we don't know when. But we know that it is going to happen.
But the reason we don't know when is that God understands the human fickle soul. If we knew, it wouldn't be.
If we knew exactly the date and the time.
Good.
Exactly.
It would be of no good because
Precisely.
we would
useless.
wait till the last moment and then we would miss it I'm not sure if you know people who tend to put things off. They always miss the opportunities.
In airports, how many people know? You watch at the airport, and then they are all coming, running, dashing. Didn't you know, like weeks before, that you had an airplane ticket?
Precisely.
Or
People
this-
don't want to prepare for the most important thing. So in that sense, that is a mercy. And the fact that we don't know when is also an act of mercy of God.
Exactly.
Because He wants us to prepare for this extraordinary event, which is the most important event in our lives. You know, it's amazing, but the most important event in your life is your death.